Oh man, here we go, man. We got the face of the DMV, man, the face of DC, the $1 million guy, and Glizzy, man. How you doing?
What's good? What's good? I see I'm back and I'm better.
We spoke the other day, and I kept mentioning your name. They had me sitting at a panel with DMV Hoods and News, a few other good men, and I kept mentioning your name. And I know certain people in the room, they was tired of me bringing you up, but I really feel like you got the formula down. And like I told you on live the other day too, I feel like, man, you should be $1 million guy about now.
Yeah, I should be, but it's like I keep losing my platforms. I'm on my 10th Instagram. I think I might have lost the most Instagrams. I got a whole new Instagram page that I'm on, The Real Barber Son. So y'all follow me and make sure y'all get that back to where it's at. But this what comes with the DMV, I guess. Like, I'm the villain. I told you. I'm loved, but I'm not liked, if that makes sense. It's like they love me, but they don't like me. I represent it. I'm the face of it, bro. They gotta accept it. I'm here though. I'm gonna put it on my back. I'm gonna take all responsibility for everything. I'm here now though. Let's go.
And that's what I was trying to tell a lot of rappers, because they were at this event, and I'm like, man, pay attention to Ant Glizzy. It's not always about the music. And Glizzy creates content. He knows to get people to feel some type of way, whether it's good or bad. And I feel like a lot of rappers feel like they got to force their music on the blogs. They got to force their music to the fans. But sometimes it's just your personality that gets people to fuck with you more than the music.
Yeah, it ain't all. That's what I tell my young niggas. It ain't all about the music. It ain't about what you know. Sometimes it's about who you know and how you do it. Like, it ain't all about, I ain't got to have the greatest raps in the world, but I touch the people every day. The people hear my name every day. Some way, some form, some shape, you going to hear my name. Everything here in my city, it literally runs through me and they don't even know it. Like, if somebody go on Instagram Live in the DMV, they wasn't doing it before Glizzy. It wasn't the comment section, the comment and trolling in the DMV before Glizzy. They ain't realizing that these blogs, who they is today, because posting Glizzy. They can post me right now, not even rapping, just talking, and get more impressions and more insights on a post than a rapper from the DMV.
I feel like where you fucked up at and things that you should have did differently, you should have trained your audience to go to YouTube, and you should have started a Twitch. Because on them, it's really hard to monetize shit on Instagram, because you can't really be yourself. Cussing and all that, they're gonna try to take your shit down. And I was talking to your manager, and I'm like, man, I see so much potential in this guy. Like this, like you're a walking algorithm. And I don't want to compare you to anybody, but you remind me a lot of my good friend Charleston White. And I know, I know that's a bittersweet thing.
Hold on. Don't ever in your life compare me to no motherfucking Charleston White. I ain't
Why you say that?
In my life telling on nobody. I'm
not talking about that part. I'm not talking about that part.
Compared to a rat, I smack the shit out Charleston White. Tell him that. Tell him. Hold on. Let me stop you and let you know. Tell him I ain't got no probation officer that he can go tell on. I ain't on no parole or none of that where he can do all that back. I'm going to take a charge for the real niggas. I'm going to smack the shit out of him. When I see him, I'm going to smack the shit out of him. And I don't do nothing in the streets, got nothing going on. He can tell every jurisdiction.
This is my thing with Charleston White. He's not a street guy. He's a law-abiding citizen.
Me too.
I think when we look at, I get what you're saying, by calling the police. But
he dissing Boosie kids. He dissing T.I. son. Like,
but you diss kids though. I've seen lives where you diss kids.
I ain't Charleston White. I ain't going to the police about nothing. If my mother got shot, we're going to patch her ass up and get us a car. The hell? I don't need the 9 or the 11 button on my phone. I don't need it. Send the ambulance. We good.
With the bid TV thing, man, I really see a lot of potential with you, man. Like, is there something that, because you're on your 9th Instagram now?
I'm on my 9th page.
Yeah, man, it's time. When you going to switch gears and bring it to YouTube or bring it to Twitch, where you can play video games and be like T Grizzly, where you could be like T Grizzly and make $100,000 a month, and while you're doing the same shit.
I'm switching now. I'm doing it now. Bid TV was new to me. It just happened so fast. It just happened so fast. Then the guidelines came as it was happening. I didn't know. I had the platform 12 years. I didn't know 12 years later they was going to make guidelines that I couldn't speak how I want to speak. Or I thought it was like you get your own amendment right around here. I didn't know they was gonna take it, but they keep taking the platform. So now I'm going to YouTube. I'm going everywhere you can go. Twitch, everywhere. I'm starting it today. When I leave here, I'm starting it. It's like I'm about to drop a mixtape, Bob or Son 4. I'm back rapping. I'm in a good space, bro. I feel good about myself, bro. I just been in a bad space in life. Like when you get caught up in your head, I ain't caught up in my head no more. I feel good about everything. My little brother home from jail. I'm back. It's like, let's go. I'm to the moon with it.
Yeah, you're right. Because Instagram did change over time. You know, they started bringing in the 5 strike rule, and then you know, all these different rules popped up to where even we can't even post guns on Say Cheese anymore.
With me, mine is different. Instagram don't know. It's a system. It's robots. It's not people running Instagram that sees the flags. It's a robot. So say if you can get I get people that don't like me. So you get 1,000 people that don't like me to just start reporting crazily on my page. It'll freeze the page. It's tricking the computer. And it's like nobody on Instagram you could call or talk to. I'm not that big. I ain't Kim Kardashian. I can't call Instagram. So I just lose my page. It's not even that I'm not following the guidelines. I posted my dog and got a flag yesterday for posting my dog because the people don't like my dog. I don't understand it. Whoever run Instagram, can y'all please get in contact with me in some way? I promise you, when I wake up in the morning, I'm helping lives, more lives than I'm hurting. I ain't hurt nobody. I ain't never did nothing. Because when you go to jail, if you go to jail, they give you a sentence and you got a chance to get out, you get parole. Instagram, it's like you just straight die and start over. You don't get a parole. You don't get a meeting.
Straight up.
Nothing, just straight death. Like life sentence. See you next lifetime.
Yeah, they don't have a 1-800 number or email somebody that you know.
And that, man, a 1-800, they need a depression hotline number. When I lost my first page, I was in depression. Like, that shit is deep. Like, it's bigger than what they think. Taking somebody's platform is like, they don't understand it. They ain't been there.
Yeah, when we lost our first Say Cheese page, man, I think I may have cried for like 2-3 days, bro. I lost so much money. I lost so much money.
I don't even want to think about the money. I was making $1,200 a day. But it is what it is. Yeah, deep breath. 7 days a week, man.
Now, I was on your Twitter and you started a dog business.
Yeah, not really. I did, but I didn't. Now I did. At first, my dogs, I got 2 dogs. I was going to breed them. But in the midst of me breeding them, I ain't had the time to get to it. My dogs end up having sex on their own naturally. I got 2 Frenchies, so she ended up pregnant. And I ended up with the puppies. There's one of them right now. Her name Prada. I brought her to the interview and let her meet the world. I got 9 dogs though. If anybody looking for a dog, I got some dogs for y'all. Just The Real Bob or Son on Instagram. Come on over, or Bob or Son _Frenchies. We got Frenchies for y'all. Nice family dogs. That's all. I ain't the dog man though.
Yeah, and I see you really care about your dogs too. Like, you don't sell them to anybody. You got to go to their crib and see how their house look and shit like that.
Most definitely. I got to send these dogs to a good home. One thing about it, I love everything with a heart, bro. I'm a good person. I ain't that devilish, bro. I came up under my grandmother. How tough can you be if you came up under your grandmother?
How much are you selling them dogs for?
Anywhere from $4K to $10K. This dog, probably $8,000.
And people buying them.
Yeah, of course. They already got deposits ready. The dogs gotta get the last set of shots next week, and the dogs will be gone. I probably got like 3-4 dogs left. But they'll be gone once they can sell. I ain't having dog problems. Like, I ain't really tripping.
Yeah. You know, them dogs are really sought after. I remember one of Lady Gaga's dog walkers were walking one of her dogs like that, and like 2 men stole it. And she wanted like 200, like $250,000 back for one of them dogs.
Oh no! One thing about my dogs, they come with invisible dogs too that keep them very safe. It's like a set of dogs. I can't really explain it, but it's like this dog right here. It's like a couple other puppies. You know what I'm saying? We're well protected. They love each other. Dog take care of the dog, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, I remember when pit bulls was a thing, man. What's up with the street niggas, man? Why y'all do pit bulls like that? Y'all don't fuck with the pit bulls no more.
Pit bull like a uncle, yo. Them gonna blow the shit out you. Like my uncle, my uncle used to be in my house, blow the shit out me. Like, Mom, when's your brother gonna get a spot? Like, blowing the shit out me, keep walking in the kitchen and shit. I'm trying to sneak some legs in here. The fuck? Now you got a pit bull in this motherfucker. Pit bulls is like the uncle that you don't want in the house. Like, and them shows cost $150. I don't want nothing that costs $150. Not even no pussy. I'm good.
Yo, pit bulls protect though. Them dogs don't protect.
I'm Barbara's son. My mother raised us well. My brother's got a very specific set of skills. I don't think we need no guard dogs.
Oh man. So I recently seen you say that DC was a dick riding city.
I ain't gonna really say that. You gonna give first of all, I gotta walk around in these streets. I can say, hey, bro, they got switches on Glocks out here. I gotta watch what I say, man. Look here. I ain't gonna say a dick ride city, but what I'm gonna say is we can be original. We can be more original. Like, we got rappers from here. Like, it's rappers from here that they might don't agree with me, but I'm just a genuine nigga. I just tell the truth. So the person who tell the truth gonna stand out and seem different. But it's like, they just be into other shit when they can be into their own city. Instead of trying to be like Atlanta, we can be our own self. They just trying to be like other spots. Like, I don't know. I don't understand it.
Y'all got your own sound though. I don't understand where you coming from.
What I'm saying is like, our promoters here, hold on. Our promoters here, they don't be more into like DC artists. They be into out of towners. Like, a rapper here, you could be the biggest rapper here. No promoter gonna feel confident with giving you $5,000. They still gonna try to lowball you. They'll build the next man up. Lord such and such from another state can come here and get 100,000, 50,000, whatever they ask for. A hotel, private jet, new pair of shoes, a nigga girlfriend if he wanted. But let a DMV rapper come to the club. It's like, they don't care you from here. They don't really show you no love here. Or like, say if a DC, just you invite the whole DC to a concert, the crowd gonna be like this. They love the music. They go in the house, be in the shower, jumping up and down to it. Nigga might hit his girlfriend to the song, but that shit play out in public, niggas on man time. Ain't nobody moving, everybody looking like this. It's like, in DC, you gotta be too real. Like, you just, I don't know, shit like prison, bro. You can't, like, don't you know in prison, they just serious as shit at all times? DC just be serious as shit at all times.
Yeah. You were on live and you were speaking about, you know, the dick riding, and you was even going back on times where like Chief Keef and them would come to town, and the whole city was on that Chicago shit, and you was the only one that was on that, you know, some DC shit.
First of all, before we start a DC and Chicago war after what I'm about to say, I'm gonna let y'all know, I be from the rack. Like, fuck is you talking about? Lil Durk, one of my favorite rappers. We ain't about to do that. Yeah, I said it. But yeah, back in the day, I used to run with another rapper, Glizzy or whatever. So he used to get into it. I think his career started with like him getting into it with Chief Keef. Basically, I was saying like Chief Keef, the biggest rapper at the time. Like, that's that shit I don't like, all that, the biggest songs ever. And he coming to town, the whole city, going to see Chief Keef. They ain't really on no Glizzy shit, but I'm his homeboy. I'm with him, whatever, good, bad, or ugly. So I guess he get into it with them. They making diss songs and shit. But the rest is the rest. That's like the past though. Like, I told you, I love Chicago, man. I like their style, man. Everybody want to be like Chicago, don't they?
You also said that DC rappers, once they signed, you know, their career went away. You know, Q the Fool, I know he's not from DC, but you know, he signed to Rock Nation, and shit went left. And then Shy Glizzy as well. You said you feel as though the face of DC has to be in the Wale lane.
Nah, it don't. That's what it is right now. This is what I'm about to give you an example. Just say, if all states got a rapper, they rapper like a mascot. Like, just say college teams got a mascot, so every rapper represent a state. Just say Lil Baby represent Atlanta. Just say Yo Gotti represent Memphis. Just say 42 Doug from Detroit. Just other rappers from other places. They image. Chicago, Lil Durk. They image. When you think DC, Wale is our mascot. Wale is not. No offense to him though. Like, man, fuck him. I ain't even tripping. Fuck him. He ain't from here. He don't represent DC. He can't speak for us. He don't know what an EBT card is. He didn't go to them schools we went to. He never played at them recreation centers. So he can't be the spokesperson for it. So now that he got the biggest music voice and platform here, everybody here blow gotta be like him, or you don't make it out. You fall, because it's like he the biggest person. It's like you gotta be a Shy Glizzy, a Cordray, an IDK. All them people fall in the Wale lane. If we had it's like Chief Keef, the drill rapper in Chicago. Everybody from that drill rapper scene after him blew up because that's the image of it. That's what the people want to see. They give us the Wale. That shit like Bus Boys and Poets music. That shit come with like lemonade and a bikini bottom t-shirt. That shit, I be seeing him crying about fashion and shit. I be crying about my friends dying in the streets from real deaths.
You said Wale's not from DC?
Not at all. I don't. If you can find a high school picture that he can post anywhere on any platform that he from DC, I never speak on him again. If he got a DC, I got DC driver's license in my pocket, bro. I'm really from here. I was born in Greater Southeast Hospital. Wale ain't from here, never did nothing for nobody from here or nothing. Everybody that's saying he did something for them, they all go to work.
Yeah.
The real DC ain't backing that shit. I'm just here to tell you. That shit is over with. It's a new motherfucker in the chair. So all that watered down shit, that shit is gone. We got real rappers here. We got my young niggas, 1K. We got a rack of motherfuckers. We got No Savage, Baller, Cruddy Murder, Big Flock. I can't name everybody. I Am Northeast, man. We got JG Riff. It's endless rappers. Fat Yee, everybody. It's so Smoke Chapo. It's so many rappers here. I can't even start to even name them all, but this to all of them. I'm here to tell y'all, I'm going to give y'all the platform if I can give it to y'all. If I can be the voice, I'll be the voice for it. It ain't got to be me. This ain't even about me, bro. This run about my city, bro. I don't care if I don't get nothing out of it. I'm going to open the doors. They keep on giving the power to the people that blackball me, like a Wale or a Shy Glizzy. They ain't got no more say so now. You see where I'm at.
Speaking of No Savage, about 6 months ago, he was in the mall. Situation happened. Now, reports came out saying he's facing 43 years in jail. It's an open case. We don't got to get too deep into it. But when you seen the whole situation that leaked online, what was your thoughts?
My thoughts on the situation was, I don't know. I wasn't in the situation to speak on it. It's an open case, so I don't really want to touch on it, but it's like, all I can say is free Savage. That's all I can say, bro. Free No Savage, bro. He don't deserve to be there. He ain't do nothing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, nobody died. Like 43 years that's
nobody
ridiculous.
Nobody died, nobody nothing. He ain't did nothing. He ain't even did nothing. He understand. Everybody understand. Motherfuckers make mistakes. This shit ain't the end of the world. He ain't did nothing. All I'm saying is I can't even speak on the situation. It's an open case. So all I can say is free Savage.
Yeah. If you were in that situation, a lot of people feel some type of way about you. You're in the mall, you're by yourself. I mean, you would have did the same thing, right? Ain't that like self-defense?
I ain't going to the mall by myself, bro. I ain't going to the mall. I move different, bro. Everybody around me will tell you, nobody move like me, bro. I ain't saying I'm Superman or untouchable. Nobody in this city move like me, bro. Nobody. So yeah. I wouldn't even be in the mall, bro. You wouldn't see me in the mall, bro.
Yeah. A lot has happened since we last spoke. Gunu, he was killed. That was a guy, I interviewed early in his career several times. And then the celebration, his body was propped up on stage. That shit hit the internet hard. A lot of people had mixed reviews about it, but his mom said that was something that he would wanted.
That's what I was about to say. No matter what I say, what you say, or how you feel, that's his mother. Whatever his mother wanted to do, she got right to do what she want to do, and nobody can question it. Them her words, that's her son, that's how she feel, and it is what it is. And she stood on it. I'm with Mom Dukes. Whatever Mom Dukes say, go. She brung him in this world. She could take him out the way she wanted to. That's just how I feel.
Yeah, that's just some shit. I've never seen no stuff like that before. Like, is that like?
I believe in this type of shit. Life ain't. Everybody don't live by life rules, bro. Everybody live by everybody live how they live. Like they say you can't cross the street because what? The light red. That's some shit somebody told you. Like you can really make it across the street if you know how to maneuver it. Motherfuckers got their own ways of life, how they maneuver out here, how they cope with shit, how they deal with shit, and what they want to do. In a relationship, you get into it with a girl or a guy, or a girl get into it with a guy. They break up and shit. They gonna get into another relationship, break up again. That shit's like, who said you break up with a motherfucker after they fuck up? You heard that shit from somebody? Like, that don't mean you got to fix it. The fuck, you live your life with however you want to live it. That's what she wanted to do, so she did it. I ain't got no opinion on how his mother felt.
Yeah. And DC fucked with Gunu Tough, right?
I can't speak. I said Gunu.
DC fucked with Gunu Tough, right?
People fucked it with Gunu here, yeah, but I can't speak on other people, but I did. I can't speak for like other people. This like crabs in the barrel here. Like certain people fuck with certain people. The whole city don't fuck with one person. That's not even possible. Like this Jones, you gotta pick a side or be on no sides. I'm the guy that ain't on no sides. Like I can say whatever I want to say and nobody can hold me accountable to my words because I'm my own person. I'm in my own lane. I got my own motion. I do my own thing. I'm the biggest person in this city, and this city don't back me at all, bro. Like, I don't get no promotion from here. I get my own promotion. I go get it on my own. I ain't got no big-ass label behind me, no rack of people behind me. This is me and my manager. I'm telling her to play, and she putting it together, and we making it happen, and I'm doing this with my young niggas. That's it. Yeah. Like, I'm the neighborhood hero.
Now, you did say that you were the biggest artist in D.C.
I ain't gonna say artist. I'm just say entertainer person here, like, the most entertaining, like the most watched. Like I can feel if it was a Mount Rushmore, only reason I wouldn't get a picture up there because I'm blackballed. I wouldn't say because artists is his, rappers that rap better than me. It's rappers that dress better than me, that do it all. But it's like they don't get the eyes to be seen as much as me. And I feel like what I do, if I bring the eyes and the people to my city, I can at least share the light on the people that's here. Like, even if they like me or don't like me, I'm going to give them a piece of what I got if it can help them, because I'm trying to do it for the city. We here for the win. I don't care who win, bro. Niggas in them high positions, like the Wale and the Shies, the people I tell you about, they don't want nobody to pass them because they don't have no power here. They don't really have no power. The money and the fame give them the power. So if somebody got more money or more fame than you, they power go away. I got the voice without the money, the fame, and all that, bro. I be with the people. I touch the people. I talk to the people. They still see the coals in my eye when I wake up in the morning, bro. I'm an original person. I ain't trying to hide nothing. I put this chains and shit on for an interview. I don't wear this shit every day.
Yeah, from the outside looking in, it looks like PG County is like that's the wave right now in the DMV. You know, Maryland, from the Cutifools, the Rico Nasties, I could keep going. It just seems like whatever they're doing is working. What are they doing that DC's not doing?
I don't know, bro. Like, what names you name? What's working? I say Rico Nasty, yeah, because she out of here, but, like, I be seeing tweets and shit, like, she not happy and shit, like, little shit, like, so is she really, like, where she want to be in life? I want happiness at the end of this road. I don't want no obligations that I got to fulfill, and I'm mad as shit trying to fulfill them, bro.
You knew Shot Glizzy growing up, like, from that area? Both from Southeast, right?
Yeah, we both from Southeast, but I knew him before rap. Like, I knew him, I met him, his name was Young Gorgeous. He was a rapper, his name was Young Gorgeous. I know funny.
Nah.
Look it up. His name, I didn't meet him in Shot Glizzy. We came up with that name, like, later on. He was Young Gorgeous. And we had, like, he switched his name up to Shot Glizzy. I became Ant Glizzy. And the rest is history. But his name was Young Gorgeous. He was not Shot Glizzy when I met him.
I feel like he doesn't get his credit, though, as far as, like, DC. Like, coming to DC, I feel like a lot more people would have put him on a pedestal and things like that. But one thing I learned about DC this weekend is, man, y'all are really, like you said, y'all are really, I don't want to say angry people, but it is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
It's like, motherfuckers mind their business here more so. Like, they in the business, but, like, they can be a fan of it, but not be a fan of it. Like, they can like it, love it, but they would not show no emotion to it. Like, they ain't about to dance to such. They went to school with. They be like, man, I went to school with him. All right, you should be more happy for him. It's like, nah, I know him. Fuck him. I'd rather Post Lil Baby for his birthday.
Yo, do you believe Shot Glizzy could have been on Gunna's level? He could have been a Lil Baby. He could have been a Young Thug. Like what hindered him from becoming that?
More so, yeah, I feel like he could have been that. I feel like he still can. It's just, I feel like it's his pride and his ego. Like, I ain't really trying to speak on him, but it's like, if you know him as a person, it's the way he carry himself. It's the way he treat people. Society treats you off how you treat people. If you treat people like bullshit, you can have bullshit in your life. If you treat people bad gonna keep happening to you. It's like, if you ever see a person and all they loyal people or they day ones disappear or they not around, something wrong. I guess they trying to get rid of that image. I can still go back to the neighborhood I used to be nobody in. They still treat me the same. I'm still the same person. I told you I touched the people. But as far as his rap career, this is what DC artists do. They get bigger than everybody here and they comfortable with that. They don't know it's a competition against the world. They just in competition with their peers. As long as they bigger than their peers, the world really mean nothing to them because they still got the voice here. But once the peers start passing them and stuff like that, they'll try to sign you, jump on a song, anything that look like they gave you the jump to put you on to keep you under them. Because it's like, Shot Glizzy, he don't even got a rap. He got one of the biggest rappers in his group, No Savage, signed to him. Or they got some type of business going on. That boy supposed to be out of here. He the biggest thing here. They got NBA YoungBoy features. They giving them the other artists over there in the camp that don't mean nothing. That's drinking beers outside, hanging at cookouts and shit. They could have gave it to No Savage. He'd have took that to the roof on a business perspective. But it's like, do they really want you to win? Or is he trying to keep his power?
What's your thoughts on Kanye West wearing the White Lives Matter shirt?
I feel like all lives matter. White, black, anything. All lives matter. Even my dog lives matter. That's how he feel. That's how he feel. But like when it come to my people, I love all people, bro. I'm like, I told you, I'm in my own world. I can say what I want to say, bro. White or black. However Kanye feel, that's how Kanye feel. However I feel, that's how I feel. But like I can't say the wrong thing because I might want to work with Ye. And the people that's against Ye, I might want to work with them. I can't fuck up my chance of becoming a real nigga, so I'd rather say nothing.
Yeah, you know, Kanye West, he spoke out and he feels like Black Lives Matters was a scam. You see the founders of Black Lives Matter, they buying mansions and, you know, foreign cars and $1 million, you know, things and not give it back to the community. Do you feel like Black Lives Matter was a scam?
I ain't gonna say it was a scam because Black Lives Matter, the movement as itself that I perceive of what it is, it wasn't a scam. It was more so, just say black people started the foundation. I'm black, so I'm just gonna keep it real with y'all. This how he is. And they got a large amount of money for things. And this is what black people think. When you get a large amount of money for things, long as you take care of a little bit of the things, you can treat yourself a little bit with the extras. That's what they was doing. It ain't had nothing to do with the movement. It was like, they just granted us a check for $10 million. When you telling me I could go spend 6 of this and have 4 somewhere else, I'm gonna buy me a little beach house or something. I feel them, they wrong, yeah, but this is America, bro. This is America.
Yo, so one day you were out to eat and the waitress, she leaked your address?
Nah, I was out to eat, but I was on live and everybody in the comments was like, where you at? But the waitress, they already knew who I am when I walked in there. So when I walked in there, she was in the comments on the live like, he in my job. And somebody in the comments asked her, where you work at? She put the job address on it right there. I looked in the comments, so I'm trying to look it. So now I'm looking around the restaurant like trying to find a girl, but I see who the girl is. So now I see who doing it. So she like, now he scared the location out, something. I just straight in the live. I you know me, I go get the managers and tell the manager like, you got a something. They gave me you got a co-worker, Aunt Glizzy, such and such. She knew who I was. The co-workers told her. They gave me the food free, told me I can come back, but I just left. She tried to drop the location, but she said she was just doing it trolling. She wasn't. But I was saying trolling. What if somebody really pull up right here, shoot us all up, and I don't die and miss me and kill one of your coworkers? Like, you just did that. Like, they don't understand it. But I told you, I move how I move, bro. I don't even be tripping on. I would have told them the location, bro. I wouldn't have been there if I feel like I wasn't supposed to be there. I don't go nowhere I don't supposed to be, bro. You don't even see me. You just hear about me.
Speaking of locations, you know, the PNB Rock thing. You know, he was sitting down eating in LA and got ran down on. And come to find out, at first we all blamed the girlfriend. But now the story is out, the father and the son were in the parking lot the whole time. At first it did look kind of crazy because she did post the location. And that's something that we don't never want to do. But come to find out, he didn't give up the jewelry. 17-year-old dude shot him in the chest, took the jewelry, ran off. Now everybody's in jail.
I just feel like if you in the streets, like the way I was raised, like I ain't glorifying the streets, but the way I was raised, me personally, I wouldn't have been there. Like I wouldn't have been there. I tell that I got somebody beside me right now. It's my man YP. I always tell him, he with me at all times. Like when he out and about, I tell him, just think, this how you move off your life. Just ask yourself, would Ant be there? If Ant won't be there, you don't be there. Try to move like that and you might have a little bit of success of making it farther in your life. Just think, if would Ant be there? No. If you say no, you don't go there. I be having to use me as an example. I wouldn't have been there, bro. I'm not out with my jury on with my girlfriend because I know what comes with this life. Especially we in LA out to eat, bro. I don't even got this on. You can call me scurry, whatever. It ain't even about being scurry. All gangsters can die. It don't matter how tough you is or about nothing. You gotta move smart. It's about who survived the longest. They ain't trying to survive. I don't know. I don't think they had big homies or something, bro. I grew up under old law. Like, you can't even move like that. You can't get on Instagram and tell what you're doing and shit. Like, look at my Instagram. You don't know what I drive. You don't know where I live at.
Did DC start the Pooh Shiesty mask?
I wouldn't say started the Pooh Shiesty mask because, like, before the Pooh Shiesty mask, they was in the ski masks. So they been in the masses. So, like, the style of it, I don't they been in the masses. But they definitely they was shiesty before Pooh, though.
So, Young Gleesh, I remember Young Gleesh was one of them guys too who was known for the ski mask.
I don't be dissing no rappers and shit. I don't really know him. I know.
Okay.
I don't really know him. I've been here my whole life. I don't know him. Like, I don't really know him. That's all I can say. I don't know him. I don't know what's up with him. Can't vouch for him being from here or nothing.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, man. Like, 2012, 13, he was one of them guys that when we thought of DC, it was definitely him and Fat Trail.
I keep telling you. It's like DC ain't what you see. It's what you know. You seen that. But what we hear, we know what's going on. That ain't what's going on. You couldn't go to no hood right now and get a free bag of weed off Young Gleesh and Ain't.
Yo, because, I was in DC this weekend. You can drive 5 minutes one way and be in Virginia or be in, like, Maryland. Like, y'all don't look at all that shit as one?
Hell nah. Bruh. I ain't going to Virginia with a bag of weed. I'm not going. Hell no, it ain't one. What? Just catch a charge in Virginia, catch a charge in DC. You know that shit ain't got nothing to do with each other. It's certain things you do in VA. You honor VA. Like, you don't play in VA. That's all I know is you don't go to VA and play with VA. If you got anything illegal going on, just stay out of the state of Virginia.
Yeah.
I was raised that way.
Right. Now, now what's the thing with the guns, man? The switches are a thing now. And what's so crazy is 2 summers ago on YouTube, it was a crazy shootout in DC. And I think that was the first time I really heard or seen like switches on a like surveillance camera. You know what I mean? Like people really doing that shit. What's your thoughts on this whole switch thing? It comes with a crazy case, a federal case, and these are things that kids are waving online. It's really becoming a normal thing, but it comes with a huge punishment.
It's like, it's a part of the game. See me, I don't carry guns. I ain't really into guns and all that. I ain't really into the tough guy shit or the guys that I'm dealing with. I don't really got no beef for real in my city to even worry about a switch or all this and that. But like far as them running around with the switches on the gun, that shit life. Like, it's a part of life. It's a part of this generation. That's what they on now. Switches. You either in the streets or you out the streets. If you in that shit, it don't matter what kind of gun they got. You in that shit. Like, you gonna die anyway. Like, you know, get rich or die trying. So it's like, they ain't worrying about the guns. But like, I'm out the streets. The switches might be the reason I'm out. Them motherfuckers, like, you cannot duck the motherfuckers. Lil Durk is not lying. I'm telling you. I used to see them guns on YouTube and be like, Mo, we get one of them out here, we gonna fuck the ops up. Like, everybody got one of them motherfuckers now. Like, it's ridiculous. But I ain't in the streets no more, bro. Whoever got y'all switches, just don't point them motherfuckers my way. I don't want no trouble.
Yeah, it comes with a 10-year minimum federal case.
Yeah. Well, it's gonna be a lot of hot motherfuckers this summer. Cause niggas doing 10 for a switch. I can see them switching on their friends, man. They gonna put the switch on their friend. They gonna take the switch off the Glock and put that motherfucker on their friend. They gonna switch right on his ass.
Yo, 50 Cent son came out recently and said that $6,700 a month in child support ain't nothing.
He's a fucking clown. What part of town he from? I know. I ain't even. It's a nigga in this room for $6,500 to put his ass in another room he can never get out of. Fuck is he talking about? $6,500, nigga. That's biscuits in the projects for months. A nigga signed a rap deal for $6,500. You talking about you get it every month, like guaranteed? Better sit your spoiled ass down for a real nigga come jack you the fuck up.
Yeah, that's 80 grand a year, man.
Great life. Fuck is he talking about? Fuck is wrong with him? What he do, drugs?
Oh no, he just seemed a little, like you said, spoiled and entitled to me.
Man, I'm gonna tell you a story. I don't even mean to tell you this. My father ain't even know my mother. My father met my mother, right? Probably gave her $60. They had the best baby in life, man. They ain't even know each other. You sit around talking about you get $6,500 a motherfucking month. I'm gonna look at the camera, look in your eyes and tell you. You can split it with me. The fuck, give me 3,000 of it. The fuck you talking about? You can cry, listen to all your crying. I swear to God. Yeah, your father. Wow, all that. 3,200 for this therapy session.
Have you ever had to pay child support?
I ain't got no kids. Bruh. If a girl can have a baby by me, man, she gonna be the queen. Like, it's like I gotta treat her too special. I gotta say this for, I'm cool. I gotta say this energy for the right one. Every girl that I thought I wanted to be my baby mother, fast forward to now, I was wrong. I was high.
Did you ever get child support?
Nah, my father, see, my mother bipolar and schizophrenic. Like, my mother take medicine, so when she ain't on her medicine, she just crazy as hell. Like, you ever seen the people walking up and down the street acting crazy, just fucking with people, and you be like, you think they on drugs? My mother like that when she don't take her medicine, but when she take her medicine, she perfect. But what I'm trying to get to is, my father left, but when I was young, I didn't understand why my father left. But when I think about it, my mother crazy as shit. I'd have left too. Like, he knew she wasn't gonna hurt the kid. She'd have killed his ass. He had to go. Like, I feel his pain. But one thing about a running father, you always gonna catch up with him. They gotta die one day. I caught up with him at the funeral, cold as a motherfucker. What's up, Dad? See you later. Love you. Couple flowers, and I'm gone.
So y'all really never had a relationship for real?
Nah, my mother was everything. My mother did it all. My mother need a cape. My mother need a suit, like a Netflix show, Zeus, some Barbara TV. Like, she a character of her own, bro. She a superhero. She took care of 4 kids on her own.
Yeah. Did that ever affect you, not having a father?
Nah, hell nah. I'm my mother's best friend. My mother, my best friend. We know everything. Like, I talk to my mother 3 times a day. Like, I don't play about my mother, bro. Like, I told you, my mother crazy, be running up and down the street. I don't be crying out, run up and down the street, act crazy. Right with her ass if I got to. We'd be crazy together. It's like, it is what it is. We ain't tripping on what we didn't have or crying about the past and shit.
Yeah.
I'm the father now, and I take care of everything in the family.
21 Savage, he recently came out telling kids to put the guns down. But if you listen to his music, that's really all he raps about is savagery.
I understand where he coming from, but it's like, you can't be politician with this gun shit, bro. Like, you know where you started from, you know where you came from. I'm just saying, like, don't let people in high places give you a voice and put an image in your head to trade where you come from originally and how you originally is. Yeah, it's bad to have the guns and shit, but like, I'd rather you not even speak on it. Your name 21 Savage. Like, what they took the Savage out you? I fuck with 21.
Yeah. Do you still be getting high?
Nah, I just smoke weed. I had to stop I used to take Molly, E-pills and shit back in the day when I was probably like a couple years ago. But I don't do that shit no more.
What made you stop?
I got dead friends. Like majority of my friends dead, bro. Like all my best friends, they dead. So I gotta move a certain way. First of all, I'm the face and the image of everything. So it's like everything falls behind me. So if I'm looking a certain way, the shit behind me looking like that. Can't be off my pivot. I can't miss my emotions. Or I can't miss opportunities as I got going on getting high. So I don't get high at all. I just smoke weed. I don't need drugs, bro. I believe in God heavenly. I'm like a heavenly God person. I don't go to church or nothing like that. I just pray, bro. I'm just blessed. I couldn't have made it through this shit without God, bro.
Yeah. Do you notice how much money you save, not buying perks and,
Hell yeah. Lots of money. I'm a 6-digit nigga. I ain't never had none. Like, I used to be the little boy outside in the ghetto running around, just making it work. Like sleeping on my friends' couches and shit. My mother had spot and shit, but I ain't never want to live with my mother. They want to live in their mother's house. I'm like, I'm the definition of the ghetto. I come from the struggle. Everything everybody did in the ghetto, I done did in the ghetto. And I still go back to the hood. The hood, they might don't love me, but they love me, if you get what I'm saying. The hood don't love everybody. But I can still go back. I still spread my wings there. I got the young niggas from my neighborhood with me today. They all back here. They all from the neighborhood. I went and got them. Told them they can come where I'm at today. You know what I'm saying?
That's real.
Show them what's going on in the world.
What advice do you give them on a day-to-day?
Just find some motivation that ain't involving like the street shit. The street shit gonna be there, but you gotta find a way to get out the streets. Like I can't knock them and tell them go be perfect and go do this and that. Hell nah, I only can tell them before whatever they do, I only can tell them the right and the wrong from it, and it's up to them to make their own decision. I ain't trying to be their father or their big homie or nothing. I'm just trying to make them feel like they me. You know what I'm saying? Because if you ever had a father, you don't want to tell your father nothing. He be geeking like shit, but you'll tell your man outside, your homeboy, I just want to be their homeboy. I want to let them know they got some problems, they can holler at me about it, or I tell them the right way or the wrong way, whichever step they take. I'm still with them regardless. I just got to show them right from wrong. We'll ease into it. They rappers. We're going to rap. That's what we on right now.
Well, so you believe they're the future of DC? They could be the future of DC, the rap scene.
I ain't gonna say they is. I don't believe I know. I don't believe I know. They is. Everybody in the DMV, they time is now. I'm gonna be the face. If I gotta take the sacrifice, if I gotta take all the hate, all the criticism, if whatever it comes with this shit to put this city on, I'm doing. I'm here. I'm all in now. Let's go. I'm putting it on my back. We got rappers here. Y'all want to see them? Come to my platform. If y'all can't see them, I dish them all, show them, post them, whatever. They all here. We just need a chance to shine. Got real niggas here. DC just don't get the right recognition because of the front runners, like the people who in the high places. The people in the high places here not even DC, and I tell them to their face, like whichever way you want me to tell them. Niggas don't play with me. Nobody never did nothing to me. Don't walk up to me and say nothing wrong. I'm not the toughest guy in the world. I just ain't going for no sucker shit. They know what's up with me though.
Yeah. Yo, introduce all of them, man. Let's let them get their shine before we get out of here.
They can introduce matter of fact, they can introduce themselves. I can't even see everybody. Go ahead. Tell them who you is. Tell them your Instagram, how to find you.
Oh, my name Greg from 1K.
And go ahead. What's on you, bro?
My name AOC by Instagram. Stop sign gang.
They acting shy. Talking about stop sign gang. Go ahead, bro.
I'm from the God.
Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, my name Nup. I'm from 200.
One baby D, Mr. 1K, aka man, 1K, A1K, you know how we coming.
Okay, that's the star right. That's the star right there.
That's the life of the party. On my mother, this is the life of the party.
Stop sign gang.
Yeah.
I ain't signed number one.
Go ahead, kid. Take your hood off, man. Go ahead, little bro.
Man, I'm Lil Bro YP. All platforms, Lil Bro _YP. Follow me, man.
Yeah. Y'all know who I am. I'm the real barber, son.
Hey, is there anything else you want to let off your chest before we get out of here, though?
Yeah, it's a new front runner in town. This for my whole city. I'm gonna tell y'all right now. This is y'all time to get with it or get behind it. Cause it ain't nothing else going on but me. Tell Wale, tell Shy Glizzy, all the blackballing is over. Say cheese and I'm here smiling.
Yo, look, before we leave, I know you didn't like the Charleston White comparison, but like I do want to talk about Charleston White though, like with everything that's going on with him. What's your thoughts on him outside of the calling the police shit and getting people locked up?
He's a fucking goofy guy. Like, first of all, I feel like he stole my swag. He like that old ass uncle that nobody pay attention to, and he try to get like revenerated again. Like he trying to get his swag back. And I see he be going at the rappers, and I be like, bro, ain't nobody saying nothing to this man. I ain't no gangster or nothing, bro. I will smack the shit out Charleston White. Matter of fact, Charleston White, you can't come to DC. You banned. Word of me, Bob or son, you banned. And if you say my name on the internet, you better walk around with your probation officer.
He does a lot for the community though.
Man, that man look like, man, bruh. What do you do for the community?
He's running for city council.
All shit to get black people time in jail. That shit sound like a court date. City council. That shit sound like he about to link up with the mayor and fry nigga.
He does a lot for the kids, like how you got the kids with you right now. He does go to juvenile detention centers and give people lesser time. I can say that.
And he do leave out the juvenile detention center telling everybody he'll tell on the motherfucker. So he'll put you in the detention center and come talk to you. That nigga dangerous. That nigga is bad. That nigga better than Michael Jackson. The fuck? He banned from here though. Just delay the message. He banned from here. He can't come in.
But me and him talk about that a lot because he's banned from a lot of places. Why do we ban our own kind, but then we let white folks do what they want to do?
Because our kind ain't on the internet dissing our kind, saying they'll send them to jail. It's like, you going to talk about them and send them to jail. Like, you ain't going to stand on it. You going to call the law. Like, no, just don't say nothing. I don't like the shit he talking. Like, I'm his match though. I'm his match. I told you, I don't got no probation officer he can call. I ain't on no parole. I ain't got no charge. I'm gonna take this one for the team. Whatever I do to his ass, I'll be out tomorrow.